St. Peter and St. Paul. When I first started working on this project, my number one role model was Donatello and some of his beautiful marble carvings with very, very simple designs worked in the drapery on the pieces. I also was inspired to create real characters, real faces on these figures that would show a hint of these saints' character. Actually, on St. Peter, what I actually used was as my reference for the faces of some of the first early paintings and images that we have of St. Peter, as well as the image of St. Paul. I researched some of the early Christian images of the saint to get the exact characteristics, the facial features of these saints put in. But what I really wanted to do was within these two saints, show their personality, show their strength, show their toughness, and make them very much identifiable to and legible and appreciated towards the normal passerby that might have been experiencing saints that have no character whatsoever. So I was very, very much wanting to represent the real characteristics of these two saints. And then I wanted to show a little bit of their history. And instead of having them with their hands at their sides or in their hands in prayer, I wanted them to be kind of teaching. I wanted my sculptures to be teaching and showing artwork or pictures of a little bit about their life. So here with St. Peter, what I have is I have him showing Christ, handing him his staff, and with the sheep actually beneath, and passing on the responsibility of taking care of the church. And through my design with St. Paul, what I wanted to do was physically represent in art form what I have seen so many times, and that's his journey, the actual map showing his journey to Rome. And so there you can see some of his traveling, and they look very, very proud and serious about what they're holding up. This is kind of in the tradition of very, very traditional artwork. Like I mentioned before, my role model on these pieces was Donatello. However, the design is, if you close up and focus on an exact part of the design, you can see very much abstract patterns throughout the whole piece. And here you can see a design that almost looks like a treble clef. And using very interesting designs within a piece creates kind of a lyrical feel about the piece. It uplifts it to the viewer, and it's also very, very just beautiful to look at. Instead of doing the drapery going straight, I'd like to consider my whole piece artwork, even little different aspects of it, just like I have the portrait, the picture, and also the beautiful abstract designs here. I am very, very proud of these pieces, and I'm happy with their expressions. They seem to me like actual real saints, real character and real people. And so I hope that they will enforce the idea that what they are preaching and what Christianity is all about is very real.